Namaste everybody. So welcome to January. Happy New Year if I've not yet spoken to you. Here we are, 13th of January, and it's midwinter, total blue sky and really warm sun. So hope you are getting some of that as well, particularly if you're in the UK. Love to you all wherever you are in the world. And just had a really lovely, beautiful session this morning, as always, for the live session for the Awakened Inner Circle. So any of you that want to work more regularly and do more deeply, and you enjoy any of these videos or any of my sharings, then come and join us. The exchange is kept to a minimum, but we really do have such a lovely discussion and sharing of energy and supportive way of being, really, and helping each other on the journey. But why I wanted to reach in is just to say, you know, we're in January, so everybody's we had the new moon at the beginning, at the 2nd, and that's all the new beginnings and the feelings of getting started and moving forward. And you know, those of you that work with me know that I use the March energy, the astrology new year, as my really feeling into the new beginnings and the start of the year. But what we are navigating at the moment, and that I honour as well, is the shift of the numerology, the shift into the new year. So that will bring that feeling. So I wanted to highlight it because in fact I've just put a meditation in the meditation library for those of you that are members of the Awakened Inner Circle. I put a new one in every month, and I've put in about creating the new world and new beginnings, and it's about being the change, being the manifestation. You know, we're not waiting for this world to appear. We're here, we're in it, we are here, and we're doing this together. So it's just helping us to not do it alone. And when we can visualize into that, it helps us to create it and manifest. And as a visionary, you know, meaning that I do see quite well in advance of how we shift in our vibration, how we work spiritually. That's just been my thing that I honour. Things like that can really help you. It's not guided. I don't work on a guided meditation, but it's allowing you to explore and just hold that vision and that being, and all do it together basically, and you can tap into that when you want. But the important thing is we're feeling all of this energy and we're feeling how to move forward. But as I said to the group this morning, we've also got the retrograde tomorrow, and so that will naturally be like a pullback. So I just wanted to mention it because it could be quite tricky if you're not really aware of that. And you might have been feeling it since the 29th of December. We've had the shadow part of it. So some of you have been feeling it already. But I just don't want you to energetically let that get the better of you, because that push and pull can feel new beginning, should be doing this, what am I wanting to do? And then that pull will be inward journey, actually don't feel like getting started. And so there's a couple of things that can happen. We can in Mercury retrograde, the beauty, the brilliance of that is that we get to navigate a deeper journey within ourselves, and we can strengthen all the things that we've started. So anything we've started, but it really isn't the best opportunity to start anything from scratch. And I don't want you to feel, hang on a minute, I'm trying to start something and it's hard work and it's like, you know, plodding through heavier energy. But anything you've already had the ideas, you've launched something, or you're feeling into something, or you're changing, put all your energy into that, because that's going to really, really help and move forward. Communication, everybody talks about that because that's what Mercury is, and I think it's tricky is the word. I've even had to go over several of my communications with people, because how we write stuff or speak or voice or whatever can be misread, misheard, or we can say things we don't mean it to sound in a certain way. And that will be this energy too. So rather than just a standard Mercury look at communication and not signing documents and all of that, it really is quite tricky at the moment. So just consciously make sure that you're just conscious is the word, aware of what we're saying, how we're delivering what we're saying. We can never ever manage or control how people take what we say, but we can just be aware that at the moment, because we know about the energy, things can be misinterpreted, or we can not be put things in the way that we want to. So just be aware of that. And then this Mercury energy as well, I feel there's this bit is where I help a lot of people when I do my one-to-ones or all of my courses, is helping people through that space, if you like. So that old who we were to who we are going to be, or who we want to be, or how do we get there. There's like a gap that can appear. I'd rather call it a space, and that can be quite apparent at the moment. So just be conscious of that, because what it can bring up is imposter syndrome. There's a word for it now, it never used to be, and that can be the self-doubt of who you are, where you're going, what you do, what you've known all your life. Do you even know it? Do people want to hear it? How do I deliver it? All of those things. How do you recalibrate your business, your being seen? How do you shift to build communities together? And so all of that can come up now as well. So I just wanted to tap in, say hi, reach into that, and just let you know that we're not alone, we are together. I am behind the scenes. I've continued to work on the ASN, which is the Awakened Souls Network, and different ways that how that can move forward in a much more positive way, and trying to be even more inclusive and empowering. And so anyone that's going to join us on that journey as well, that will be really lovely. Just probably worth mentioning as well, by the time we get to this full moon, end of January, well, 17th of January, that's into winter as well. So it's looking at how do we want to go forward. So that will help with that energy, because we'll be coming towards the end of the retrograde, so you'll start to feel into that. Still maybe not time for action, but I do feel by the end of that, or that moon, we're going to be feeling a bit into what is missing in our life, what do we want to bring in, and it can require a real deep honesty of what we've maybe told ourselves we don't want, and maybe we do, or vice versa. So I feel like it can be a real belief breaker, if you like, breaking those patterns, and a real opportunity to move forward. And we've got to be honest with ourselves, and vulnerability is the key to our ascension anyway. I look forward to connecting with all of you whenever and however we're meant to, and also for any of you out there, our leaders and teachers in your own right, come and connect, because we can together move everything forward much more quickly. Namaste.